Alright, Alola everyone, thank you for joining me once again. This would be day, 14 of Pokemon Ultra Sun, which I'm playing at night, which is why it's, always dark in the game. We have finished pretty much everything there is to do in Malie City at this time. Oh my gosh, you've told me the same thing so many times, Rotom. So we're heading down. We're gonna try to get to the Mimikyu trial. I don't think that we're gonna get a chance to actually do the Mimikyu trial, but we're gonna try to get there at least. Let's see, fought this guy in his Beware. Gotta fight this guy doing sit-ups. For those of you who haven't been here for me to yammer about Pokemon Ultra Sun before, this game is based on, the Alola region is based on Hawaii. In fact, the word Alola comes from a combination of aloha, which we know means love, and we use it for hello and goodbye, but also from ola, which means life. So it's the love of life. Wow, that's darn. What the heck? I've got a significant level advantage here, still getting the honey kicked out of me. And I happen to live in Hawaii, which the Alola region is based on, and I'm in fact on the big island, which is the one that we're currently working through. That's not very effective. Jeez. Good job, Decaf. Yeah, it's a good thing that he didn't use Belly Drum first turn, or else he'd just be one-shot and everything. Gosh darn. Of course, Growlithe and Decaf, Asada and Decaf are both unevolved so far, so they're at a disadvantage here. And if we look at the map, whenever Rotom stops talking, then we will get to see that... Oh, yep, let me through. We'll actually get to see that we're quickly approaching the area on this island where I actually live. There we go. Alright, let's take a quick look at the map. Yeah, we can see that we're moving along the island. If we go up here, right there, that would be the Waikea. Yeah, the Waikea Peninsula in Hilo Bay. So right down here would be the Kea area. In fact, these two big sections here are what we call Puna. I guess 3 sections here. And Puna is the district that I live in. Good luck finding it. I don't have an address. So many of these housing developments out here are off-grid with no actual addresses. It made it really hard when I joined the military because they didn't want the physical addresses of, like, your family and stuff, and I'm like, well, okay. I can tell you what number is written on the light post or on the power line next to my dad's house. That's about it. What's the street name? Well, it's a private street. It doesn't have a name. use this button. Yep, that was Mudsdale. Use this button to ride Mudsdale. Oh, and by the way, I'm taking my Mudsdale with me. Yeah, you can't walk over these, but you can. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I have a... Yeah, I don't know if I actually have a down key. So much for that shortcut. And then, yeah, so I can just, like, ride right across there. Okay. Oh my gosh, why did I even get off? Oh, hello. So this is kind of interesting. Here's something I haven't noticed before. So this side of Ula Ula Island here is very dry looking. You can see it's got lots of, like, oh gosh, Asada's in danger. You can see it's got, like, lots of brown grass that suggests it's dry and stuff. This is actually the wet side of the island. In real life, the other side is very, very dry. Did he just use explode? He did. Yeah, and so you have something called a rain shadow. So when the water comes in, when the wind comes in over the ocean, it picks up all of the water and deposits it, but the water can't easily go up a mountain, and so you end up getting, like, all the rain on one side of the mountain, the side that the wind is blowing against, and then the other side of the mountain is super dry. You call that a rain shadow. And I've actually got that written down to do a video about at some point. Not all of my videos are about Alola, but that would be a good lesson from Alola, right? I really need to find a Eviolite to pass on to one of these unevolved Pokemon that I've got here. It's like the only videos I do that actually get a lot of views are the ones talking about transformation and stuff that seems to have gotten everybody's attention inadvertently. I ran into some guys on Reddit talking about it, and I told them, like, hey, I'm sorry, not all of my videos are gonna be like that. Oh, why not? That's... Oh, her name's Leilani? Wait. Was her name Leilani? Let me cut over to the I know it's slowed down right now. I'm trying to catch the replay. I need to knock out. Her name was Leilani? watch out. Okay, latte grew to 38. Wow! Her name's really Leilani, and she's right there. Oh my gosh! Okay, for context, this area, like right where I'm standing, this is approximately where a housing development, where a private housing development in the Pune district was, called Leilani Estates. And in 2018, Mauna Kea erupted, and it opened a bunch of fissures right in the middle of Leilani Estates and totally wiped the whole place off. The whole place is under lava now. And I had not realized that this character with that name was right there. Clearly they didn't have room to put every town and stuff in here, but that's a really interesting reference. And this game came out a year or two before that, so it's not like they're referencing it there. I'm not referencing the event, the eruption. Boy, this area is just eating me up. My gosh. Under lava still? Yes, I mean, like, you can find videos of the lava flowing and stuff, and what happens is that when the lava flows, it cools on the edges, and that causes it to harden. So you ended up with sort of like about a 30-foot high half pipe that was solid rock with lava shooting down the middle of it, because that's the part that hadn't cooled. And so, like, all these roads are just blocked by, 30-foot high, 50-foot deep walls of rock. And those are the places where, like, it didn't open up directly underneath someone's house. Like, a fissure opened under one of my friend's houses and just totally wiped it out as he was evacuating. Alright, let's try Oceanic Operetta. We have not tried that. This is probably going to crash the computer. Or she's going to flinch. Here we go. Well, most of it on the surface has cooled, the lava. Oh, I may have just broken this. Did I break it? I don't know if I broke it, but it got real loud real fast. Oh, wow, yeah, this guy is dead. Take a bow in the rain. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that lag was so bad, I thought that it froze. I thought it was, just done. Dang it, I need to move my Pokemon around a little bit. But that lava from that eruption was actually like 30-year-old lava. It was leftover lava from an eruption in the 80s that had not hardened yet. And so it was cooler, so it was, slower moving. But once the slower, cooler lava was cleared out, then the really hot stuff just blasted through. Ah, boy. What do I have? I got Rock Tomb. Yeah, we can Rock Tomb Croc Rock. It's only effective against Pancham? Wild. What is Pancham's type? Yeah, lava that was still solid since the 80s, since the last major eruption. That stuff is super hot, and when it's underground, it stays insulated. Oh, wow. Okay, Coffee, don't cry. We're gonna get you out of there, buddy. You know what? That's why, for some reason... Yeah, you know what? He's probably, like, fighting dark or something? I was just thinking pure dark, but that should get super effective from the kind. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. That lava was not solid. It was insulated, so it stayed hot and wet. Yeah, serious good case of, damn nature, you scary. Decaf leveled up. Decaf is actually really close to evolving. Decaf should evolve at, I want to say, about level 42. Alright, I'm gonna zap this bot here. There we go. Wait, there's a third Angry Birds movie? I knew there was a second one. I had no idea there was a third. Oh no, this Graveler wants to explode, doesn't he? I'm gonna see if I can make his explosion miss. Right, well, he didn't use self-destruct immediately, so I guess we're just gonna whack him. Oh, there is an Angry Birds too. Haven't seen it. Haven't seen any of the Angry Birds movies. Pokemon battles are life. You're bashing our way of life. How? By battling you? I'm battling you. Come on, Rising Star Matthew. Oh wow, you got a fossil Pokemon. Okay, Unarata in Chatta says that he loathes knowing something. He's about to tell me what. Rotom, I don't want advice. I want to see the map. Could you show me the map? Oh, Unarada is telling me about the plot of Angry Birds. The birds and pigs have to reconcile because it turns out there's a third island. Yeah, I think I remember that. Like, I think I caught that from the trailers. I thought it was aliens, though. Ice filled with lava. Yeah, that one doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, you can use ice and snow as insulation, that's how igloos work. But I think that the sheer heat of lava is just gonna burn right through that. Oh, Latte has Sand Rush. Okay. Okay, so he just got 2 speed downs and 2 speeds up. Boy, Latte, a critical hit would have been really good right there. Oh my god, he's using Recover. What an annoying fight. He hasn't done any damage yet. His speed is reset to how it was. Okay. Porygon, fine. Holy mackerel. That was unnecessary. Use Inferno Overdrive and try to get this thing knocked out in one shot, but it might have Sturdy, and if it has Sturdy, then Asada might get KO'd here. And if that happens, I apologize, Asada. No Sturdy. Alright. Good job, Asada. Now, Asada I should be able to evolve at any time. I'm pretty sure I've got a Firestone. But the problem with Stone Evolution is that most Pokemon, if you evolve them using a Stone, stop learning any new moves. And he hasn't picked up his important moves yet. Is this a... Oh, I'm gonna have to be forced to do a little thing. Oh, it's Alola Note. Nope, wrong oak. That one's not Ash's dad. That you're thinking of a different one. What is that? A letter. You'd be grateful if you could deliver this letter to Nai Noah, a trainer on Ula Island in Alola. He should be at Mylie City's Cape. Okay, so I'm looking for a dude named Nainoa. Lepa berries. Spear berries, no citrus berries. Another mantine surfing area. I really don't care about mantine surfing. Alright, let's... I can't fly back here, can I? Boy, I really don't want to... I really want to go and heal my Pokemon, but... I don't want to redo this entire route. I want to get a new flying point first. Starmie! Oh, what short legs you have. I don't want to use my items when I need them. What if I need them? That was a critical hit. Okay. And it's paralyzed now, so I should be able to go first. I also got, so get this, I've got a second monitor. I actually received it as a gift a while ago and just never brought it home. And an HDMI splitter, so if I can find a power cable for that monitor, then I should be able to set that up and play Switch games on here without them having a huge disconnect, a big chunk of lag. Okay, this looks like a hotel. Are you gonna challenge me to a fight? You better heal me first. Thanks, Hal. And Gladion! Jet Cosmo, no matter what. Oh, you're not gonna heal my Pokemon? Dang, Hal. Alright. Oop, I see a totem sticker. Aw, it's a Stuffle. Hi, Stuffle. It's so lonely and sad. And that's a rock ruff. I can't walk through that. Okay, I can't fly back here yet, can I? No. Let's see. Haina Desert and Ruins of Abundance are up there. That looks like one of those blockers that won't let you go through and not until after you do the trial, so I don't think I can go any further there. Oh, it's an old man. I thought it was a 2143. I thought that old guy was a Team Skullgrunt for a second. Totem sticker. It's 43, and that's a Team Skullgrunt. Aw, my short stack. Yeah, kahunas are chosen by the Tapus. Alright. Let's get out of the trailer park. Remarkably, this area down here in the general Puna district, so we're actually getting pretty close. Actually, you know what? I think that we're about where Ka'u is. K-A-U, Ka'u. It's a wiped out village, just a shell. Hey, there's the Pokémon Center. Your Gramps is the strongest. We beat him before we even started. Yeah, so apparently Necrozma used to be like a really friendly Pokemon that would travel between worlds and spread light. But these guys, these Ultra Recon teams, their ancestors, decided that he'd be a pretty good source of energy, and so they captured him and just started siphoning off all of his light, and potentially ripped him apart. So like, Necrozma's normal body is rearranged parts from its Ultra body. So in real life, I've only been down to this part of the island a couple of times, and that was actually during the eruptions, because we had to get down there and get people evacuated. There aren't a lot of people down there. Yeah, I know, Pokemon teaches us about a lot of stuff. I've got a video planned that talks about how Pokemon can teach you about investing. I've got the Rain Shadow one coming up. I've got a script I'm working on that's talking about pollution and landfills and how all that stuff works. I don't know if I have an Ice-type move anymore. I do, okay. So Shelgon is a dragon. That was a good change, because that would have been super effective on Portal Latte. Let's use Icy Wind for a big chunk of damage. Or a straight up knockout, that's even better. Good job, Poplio. Okay. Sliggoo is... I think that it has a, like, speed boost or something in rain, but it's still a dragon type, so I'm sticking with ice here. I think maybe Sliggoo is more special focused than Shelgon, which is why it wasn't, you know, pretty much just knocked out like that all of a sudden. Oh gosh, it's got Thunderbolt. Oh no! Okay, let's blast it. Hopefully we don't get hung up on this one, because we've already loaded all the particle effects and stuff. Yeah, we've already loaded the particle effects once, so now it's not nearly as much of a problem. Let's slowly push the water over, and Sliggoo just watches it. Yep, here it comes. Take a bow. Good job. That animation shows it raining afterwards. It really should add rain, but of course you already got rain. Gabite I should be able to one-shot, because Gabite is a ground dragon, and those are both weak against ice. Oh yeah, Fairy too. I forgot about Fairy. Oh gosh. I forgot how fast it was. Okay, well. What else have we got? Coffee, you got some levels on him. Rough skin, yeah. Okay, can you take an earthquake? He's not fully evolved. Okay, alright, you're good. Good job, Coffee. Yeah, you know why sharks have rough skin like that? So, rough skin is a reference to the fact that sharks have rough skin. But they have rough skin because their skin is made of teeth. is that why those did so much damage? Because they were using the choice scarf? And that's actually why sharks, you know, keep regrowing their teeth throughout their lives. What's actually happening is that their skin, it's almost like getting a reverse facelift, their skin is growing towards their mouth. And so as they lose teeth, the old teeth from their skin grow in to replace it. Having fun. Alright. And this route is a little bit longer than... It's actually a little bit shorter than I thought it was. Let's see, we're only at 40 minutes recording. We might get this trial done. Now, notably, the next one that I'm going up against is Mimikyu, I think. I do actually... Good job, Latte. I do actually wonder if it's different, this one and the one in Moons. Could be that it's only Mimikyu and Moon, it's something else here. Regardless, I don't actually have anything really set up to battle Mimikyu. I don't have anything particularly strong against Fairy or... oh. Is this telling me that there's like fishing down there or something? No. This might be telling me that. I see ya. Ooh, look at this road. If this was destroyed in the battle with Necrozma, then that was reasonably recent. That's not like an ancient road or anything. Mika. Larvitar. Because Mimikyu is what? Ghost Fairy? So Latte... No. Coffee really has nothing that can even hit it. I should probably switch Coffee out for that fight. I also know that I need to pick up a Zoro at some point. I'm pretty sure they show up in the game. And it's kind of vital for actually taking out Necrozma. Ultra Necrozma is OP as heck, man. But, all these Murkrow are just eyeballing the sticker. I'm just gonna steal the sticker. No, now they're not looking at nothing. Wait, did I? Oh shoot, I should have switched out my first Pokemon. Yeah, you know, I need to do a video at some point real soon about why Bug is super effective against Dark. Because it seems to be like just a super purely Japanese thing. static? Alright. Good job, Gene. Oh no, sticking that one out. Maybe a bad idea. Alright. Good job, Gene Luke. Keep dodging. Yeah, no, it seems to be something to do with this like super Japanese idea about beetles being heroes almost, and you know, heroes are going to fight the villains and defeat the darkness. Ooh. Okay, Howl might actually be super important here. Crunch might be super important. I know you see it a few different places in, yeah, like, there's a whole thing. In fact, Pokemon itself is based off of catching bugs and making them fight each other. Is this where the trial is? Can't go in. Got it. I also love that this is a black sand beach. You see this? This is... oh my gosh. Stardust. Yeah, no, like, most of the beaches out here are, in fact, black sand beaches. Because it's volcanic rock, it's volcanic sand. And you're right, Unarata says that the sand is magnetic. Like, actually, yes, it's not, like, very strong or anything. But it is slightly magnetic. In fact, I've got some, oh, that's interesting. Oh, I think they might like him. I've got a couple of magnets on my garage door with, like, hooks on them to hang stuff off of, and I went outside and I noticed that it's got a rings of dirt around it because it's just slightly magnetic. Oh no, do I have to fight all three? Just magnetic enough that my door gets dirt. this mute button. I swear to God, this mute button, it's huge. It's like the only freaking button, and so I just keep on accidentally tapping. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Latte, you are the man, but I need you to hit this guy. Good job, Latte. These veterans in this game are just wild. Actually, Shadow Ball is also amazing. I might need that for this next totem. Alright, as I was saying, it's a really good thing that all of a sudden both of my Doggomons got Crunch. Because Crunch is a Dark type move. Dark is super effective against Ghost for whatever reason. Don't ask me why Ghosts are afraid of the dark. And so all of a sudden, I've actually got a way to do some kind of damage to Mimikyu. Okay, do I actually have... Yeah, I've got level 12 Gyarados. Realistically, I don't have anything that I can send out there. So... Oh, he's saying a Stoutland can dig up TMs. What is... Oh, is this the Aether house? This is Lily's house. Strangers! Yeah, right. Actually, you know what? Maybe this mansion's a reference to that big purple castle I talked about a little bit before. We're in about the right place on the map. Alola! What? You're the captain? Yes, we know. You're the secret princess of the island. We did actually mention before that her family is royalty. Alright, so... Take your Pokemon and get paid. Wow, just like Team Rocket. Hi, Lily. All right, let's get this on. We're at just about an hour into the video. Right. Good warning. Before Warren had to remind me, I might have forgotten that Crunch is super effective here. So Drowsy, I don't remember what the creature's name actually is, but I remember it was based on a creature that was called a Dream Eater in a book that I had when I was a kid. I know that they, anglicized everything, and that probably wasn't, it certainly wasn't the actual name. I should look that one back up again, because Muna's the same thing. I'm not very good at Pokemon, but I'm rich, so have some luxury balls. No, I don't think it was a tapir. I think I think the tapirs look similar, but tapirs aren't mythological creatures that eat your dreams at night. Ooh, is that an ace? Is relaxed because he knows I'm going to take care of him. Rough skin. Slash isn't very effective. Wait, does Axelrock? It does trigger rough skin. Huh. Accelerate. Not Axelrock. Need logically all the levels he can in preparation for this fight. Alola Marowak, which means that everything's super effective. Rock real fast and get this out of the way. Yeah, coffee has sort of been my ace this entire time. Like, just because normal is a pretty solid defensive and offensive type, especially since he picked up Return really super early. In this case, though, Yeah, Sea King. Lots of pixels. Goodbye, Sea King. I don't think Luminion has anything special going on here. Luminion EX was a part of pretty much every Pokemon deck for a while. Even if you had no way of using it as attacks, you needed water-type energy. But just being able to play it was such a big advantage. I forget what exactly it did. I think that you just like played it and got a free item search or something. Example of 40. What is rolling doing? Oh. No, forget rolling. We just gave up on lore. We're going to give up on rolling. Oh my god. Forgive on rolling. Yeah, you need a serious bunch of muscle to swim between islands. People do it once in a while. I guess I have to go around the bottom. Oh, Rotom, I need my map. Why not? Wrong button, but I'll take a free save. What am I missing here? Oh, I came from the wrong way. I need to come from up north. That's fine. Winarata says he is deathly afraid of swimming because he doesn't know how. You know, what's wild is that humans, and all mammals, actually, are born knowing how to swim. The problem is humans are born so prematurely, we have to be in order to get our giant heads out. We're born so prematurely that by the time we've developed the muscle strength necessary to hold our heads up while swimming, that we forgot how to swim. So, you know how to swim, you just don't remember anymore. Good job dodging. Just punch him. No, don't get punched. Punch him. Okay, where are we at now? Alright, let's get you healed up. What's wild is just a couple years before this game came out, there was a supermarket in this general area that had a huge sale. They just tried to liquidate everything because there was a lava flow that was quickly approaching it. Due to state law, they couldn't actually put any alcohol on sale, so people went in and, bought everything they could. The shelves were pretty much bare, but the liquor aisle was almost entirely full. Okay, taking a quick look to see if there's any stickers around. And then we're gonna save real fast. Well, the lava never actually made it. In fact, that location is where the game store that I, do Pokemon stuff for, originally was located. What am I doing here? I want to swap my Pokemon. Let's put Asada up front, because he's got Crunch. And I'm going to give you a held item. Spearberry. Defense up. Let's give him a Lumberry. And Decaf. There's no reason to have an Amulet coin in here right now, so let's give you a Oranberry. It's not much, but it might make a difference. Alright. So we got a Ghastly, we're not allowed to catch him. I've got a ton of levels on him though, so... The Gengar family is pretty fast, so it's always possible he could just outrun me and get a cheap shot in. Can't catch it, that's part of the trial. No catching allowed. I'm really happy right now that the Pokefinder doesn't require geo controls or gyro controls. Yeah, they go down, they should go down pretty fast. Crunch is super effective. I've got 9 levels on them. Like I said, Hunter, Ghastly, Gengar are all pretty fast, so it's possible that one of them can get a cheap shot in here. Meanwhile, I'm happy to get some extra experience going on. I really wish I had a lucky egg to give to my Noibat, because that would help it finally evolve. Okay, we're still going around. Ooh! Yeah, Haunter's pretty cool. Alright, so we got flying ones here. I say this like I'm you know, fired up to evolve Noibat, but... Oh, wait. Oh! Oh, man. He was all the way out of there. It's unfair to make me fight a absolute beast like Gengar, leading into a totem that's going to summon allies. Gengar should be a big pile of experience. Level up Asada. Leo, good. A little bit more oomph behind that Z move. Let's take a picture. Okay, do I get to look around before the jump scare? Okay, let's look at these pictures on the wall. We got Pikachu, Pikachu, Pikachu. Yeah, these are all Pikachu. This is definitely a Mimikyu room. I just saw the Mimikyu. I'm not looking at it because I'm scared. That is actually, like, actually factually a picture of Ash and Pikachu. Do I have a good way to zoom? I don't know how to make the zoom work. And that is the only time in the entire series that Ash shows up in the games. And this text, by the way, should be able to be translated because that's actually the functional alphabet. And hi Mimikyu. Yeah, hi cutie. So I still need to figure out what the official pronunciation is because it, like, Mimikyu is so clearly how it's supposed to be, but the anime is always Mimikyu, like me cute or something. All right, let's see how much damage we can do with Crunch before it gets a partner in. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of damage. Disguise. Oh my gosh, I forgot about Disguise. I should not have had Asada in front. That was a bad move. That was a dumb move. Okay. So Pikachu's job here is to try to paralyze these guys. Good job, Pikachu. Let's get a paralysis going on. Good. Oh. Okay, let's try it again. Play rough. Still got time to get a Nuzlocke. Alright. If we're lucky, Bayonet will also give us a whack. Nope, didn't give us a whack. I think I just died from status effects here. Good job healing the burn, but I think the curse knocks you out. Alright, unless Bayonet has a way to heal, it can't do another curse. So I think that I'm good to go. Mimikyu just lost its Lumberry, so it can't heal from the paralysis. Bayonet probably going to try to drop the burn on me again, but that's actually okay. Oh, what the heck? That was nowhere near as much damage as it should have been. Oh no. Alright, let's just try to stack some damage on here. Okay. Try Will-O-Wisp one more time. Try it one more time. Seriously, that's not a bad thing. Because they try it one more time. If Will-O-Wisp lands, nice, good job, Latte. You are the man. MVD, most valuable dog. Okay, Will-O-Wisp lands, and it doesn't matter because I gave him a Lumberry. He's just going to heal. That's a waste, not one move, but two moves. And now Crunch should just wipe out Bayonet. Good job, Latte. And a lot of experience shared between the remaining three. Yes. All right. I feel like the prerequisite for this is to have a camera. But we have a camera, and How doesn't? How is supposed to pass this trial? Set the standard too high for this poor guy. That is such a scary face. Now you can go and catch ghosts with dust balls. You can scan, and there's Mimikyu walking in the back if you look real close. Alright, so Aether House is the next place to go, but we're going to finish up by hitting a couple of quick checkpoints. Let's head to Mailie City and see if we can find that Ainoa or whatever guy, the one that the bottle in the sand said before. Man, the other thing I want to do, you know, looking at that and realizing that I've got someone on my team that couldn't do anything against them, I really should try putting something into the daycare center just so I can get leveled as I'm running around like this. I wish people just randomly gave me gold. The letter did say that he was in Mailie City, right? Just like hanging out here. I wonder if... he might be up here somewhere. Oh, Outer Cape, yeah. He would definitely be up there. Oh my gosh. I've got a lot of levels on these guys. I think I was supposed to come up here first. So I'm actually kind of happy that they put in like a landfill and janitors and stuff like that, because the local landfills are in the news all the time. Because we don't incinerate our trash, at least the majority of it. There's a landfill out here. I think there's one on every island, and there's only. Wow, that was... There's only so much room in a landfill, there's only so much space on an island to dig a landfill. And so they address that in the games, in the lore, in the Alola region, by having muck and Grimer eat the garbage. Yeah, that's why they're like super poisonous, because they're like concentrated poison. Concentrated pollution. And this guy's muck, according to this kid there, can eat 10 tons of garbage a day. All those crystals, like his teeth and claws and stuff, those are crystallized poison. I'm just gonna burn it off. I said we don't incinerate our rubbish, right? Well, now I'm lying. That wasn't enough to KO it. And it got a minimize in. Oh dear. Alright. Oh, darn right. Let's get this through with. Oh no, I have to fight him. I'm a man now. This is going on way longer than I wanted to. I just wanted to run in, find this Inoa guy. Let's blow him up too. Right, you didn't do much, but good job staying up to me or whatever, kid. Yeah, I don't think that there's anything special if I manage to, lose there. I think this is the only time that you actually get to change your pose directly in the game. What I don't remember is how you actually set your style. There's Alola and Oak again. There he is. This is where I kick you into the water. Okay, Delibird is flying ice type. So we should be able to just blast him. So anyways, I started blasting. Mudbray. What is that at the top of the screen? That's not just on my screen, right? Oh. I think I'm supposed to pull out the camera or whatever. Okay. Last thing tonight, I swear. Go off to let's see, where are we at? Royal Avenue? Paniola Town. Yeah, I just want to go ahead and set something in the daycare so that, you know, I don't have everything way over leveled and a couple of things that can't do anything. Because like if that totem battle had come down to Coffee, the Lopunny, I'd have no way to do any damage. Aw. Never mind. Alright, so with that, we're gonna call it a night. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can catch me streaming every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday evening as I play through this game. We are actually getting pretty far in there. It shouldn't be more than a few more sessions, I don't think. We got, what, one, maybe two more islands, or one, maybe two more trials, and then we'll be out of here. Alright, so once again, thank you for joining me, and Alola. See you next time.